Hello, Bobcats, and welcome to another episode of The Sage. I'm Steve Ellingson.
And I'm Paige Zepeda.
Coming up on today's show, we have a fun look at the recent comedy sports competition, a closer look at what our team accomplished at STN, and a whole lot more.
Let's get right into it. This Monday, the PAC was filled with laughter and fun as improv teams from Carlsbad High and Sage Creek competed for the most laughs.
I was able to catch up with the boys, Nolan and Gabe, to explore what the competition had to offer.
What's up, Bobcats?
I'm Nolan Berry.
I'm Gabe Teymourian, and we're the boys.
We're here at the PAC for the first ever Sage Creek comedy sports match. Let's see what they have in store for us.
Just like most other sports, comedy sports is made up of two teams battling to collect points, but the points are given based on the amount of laughs from the crowd. Sage Creek wouldn't even have a comedy sports team if it hadn't been for senior Allison Del Grande's Genius Project. Allison created a comedy sports club as her Genius Project and became the captain of the team. For this, we caught up with Allison after the show to ask her about the preparation and how to join the club.
So we've been practicing since October, so for quite a while. So at the beginning of the year, we advertised through Club Rush, and if you just join the club, then you can be involved in matches like this.
The game ended with Sage Creek winning 40-23, and Allison wasn't the only person proud of their win. Club advisor Miss Hunter had this to say about the competition.
I would say they exceeded expectations by a long shot. They had a great audience here tonight, which is a testament to how hard that they've worked, and I think that they did an amazing job.
As well, Miss Alberts gave us the behind-the-scenes look at their plan for another contest.
Well, what we're really trying to do is hopefully have a teacher versus students match by the end of the year, which would be a lot of fun. That is in the works. We're trying to make that happen.
Good times.
We also spoke to two Sage Creek students to see what they thought about the spicy game of comedy sports.
I just thought I was surprised how ready they were. Everyone was super energetic and was ready to do all these little things.
Yeah.
Ben was on top of his game.
This has been Gabe Teymourian and Nolan Berry reporting for the Sage.
Last week, you watched an introduction of the Sage's recent trip to Seattle to compete in the annual Student Television Network competition.
Reporters Madisyn, Goerlitz, Winkler, and Brady Caskey competed in the spot feature category.
Let's take a look at what they accomplished.
2 weeks ago, myself, Drew, and Madisyn attended STN. That's right. As a group, we were challenged to compete in the Spot Feature Package competition.
We were tasked with creating a 90-second package revolving around the theme of In a Groove. It was about a person or a place in the city.
While this may seem like an easy feat to our non-journalists, there are intense time and location restrictions, and failure to meet any of them results in disqualification. Brady's right, and due to this we ran into a few obstacles and got turned down at many of the places we tried to report on.
Having only 3 hours to film and 3 to edit, stress levels were high, but we ended up getting a really amazing story.
It actually turned out to be one of the coolest experiences we got out of STN, and we were incredibly proud of what we pulled together.
So we bring to you our 2019 STN Spot Feature Package. Enjoy.
We're here at BLMF Literary Saloon here in Pike Place Market. And while these books may be filled cover to cover with stories, that's not the point of our visit. We're here to tell you about how J.B. Johnson uses these paperbacks to not only physically, but soulfully find his groove.
Oh man, without books, I'd be dead. I grew up in a tough town, Flint, Michigan, one of the worst cities in America. There's some lovely people there, but it was tough, and I had the library. That was my refuge. I would cut class to go to the library. That's how bad things were. There were a couple of really good bookstores, and there was a really good used bookstore called Jelly Beans, and I just haunted that place. And I loved that place, and I thought I would love to have something like this when I grew up. I had no idea, how that would come about, but I made it work.
And 22 years ago, JB made his childhood dreams come true. But what sets him apart is his ability to cater to each customer's needs.
He's phenomenal. I gave him my list and he knew right where the book that I wanted was, which is something you don't get that kind of interaction when you're sitting there on a computer, which is cool human interaction.
It's clear JB's personality only adds to the atmosphere of his store, but it wasn't as simple as flipping a page to get to where he is now.
I didn't just happen into this. It takes work. if you find something you love, you can't just, lay back and hope that, it's going to come to you. You have to work at it.
Thanks, Brady, Madisyn, and Drew.
You guys really pulled through strong for that competition.
Speaking of competitions, let's send it to Bella Niems with this week's sports and announcements.
Hey Bobcats, Bella Niems here with the sports for the week. Boys volleyball played twice last week, winning in the first 3 sets against Valley Center and Pack Ridge. They will be celebrating senior night next Tuesday versus Eastlake. Baseball beat SDA twice last week, 6-1 and 9-3. They play in the Lions tournament this week, where they started the week off with 11-0 win over Highland. They'll be at home again versus Vista on Tuesday. Over the weekend, softball won their league match versus Vista 10-12. Megan Dillon powered 2 home runs that game. Tennis won 15-3 and will be playing El Camino at home today. All 4 of our swim teams won in their last meet. Giving us more on their season is Sophie Mostamand and Phoenix Von Bosky.
This is Sage Creek's second season of having a swim team. We caught up with some of the team to reflect on how the season is going.
I think we're a lot closer because we know everyone from last year who did it again this year. And I think it's just more fun because we have more friends. I hope that we get more girls next year, definitely. We are very short on them. And also, I just hope that we win more competitions. I mean, we're doing pretty well this year, but I hope we win more meets.
So swim this year compared to last year, it just feels a lot more energetic, because last year was our first year. We're trying to get to know okay, where are we going to place with the other schools? How are we going to even really get this program to get off its feet? And I feel now that we've got we got our foot in the door.
Everyone's getting a little faster from last year. I think technique's getting a lot better. Everyone was a little sluggish in the beginning, but everyone's doing a lot better. I'm really proud of this team.
This has been Sophie Mostamand and Phoenix Van Bosky reporting for The Sage.
Thanks, Sophie and Phoenix. Boys lacrosse lost versus Mount Carmel last week. They also played Patrick Henry and will be hosting Valley Center on Tuesday and will be going to RBV on Friday. Track had a home meet last Thursday with the boys winning 83-53 and the girls winning 71-56. Great job, guys. They have a home meet tomorrow against Vista, and next Wednesday will be their senior night after school, so be sure to attend. As for our announcements, our Sage Creek ASB is holding a lunchtime social in the Grassy area next Monday during lunch, in which anyone and everyone who are looking to meet new people and develop new community connections. There will be pizza for all those involved, fun activities, and games as well. This Friday, ASB will hold a mini pep rally during lunch in the Academic Mall. Dance company will perform and the teacher corps will be announced there. That's all we have for sports and announcements this week. I'm Bella Niems, sending it back to the desk.
Thanks, Bella.
For other announcements, the assembly today has been canceled due to an issue with the bleachers.
Instead, freshmen, sophomores, and juniors will hear their class council candidate speeches and advisory.
Morgan Mayorga and Sophie Mostamand have a quick video to introduce you to the candidates.
Hey Bobcats! Today during advisory, you'll be hearing from your class council and ASB candidates. Running for ASB president, we have Jacob Caruso and Sierra Healy. Running for ASB Vice President, we have Hannah Campagna and Mikey Moran. Now for your class councils. Running for Senior Class President, we have Caitlin Kennedy, and Senior Class Vice President, Anthony Lynn. Running for Junior Class President, we have Ella Clark, and for Junior Class Vice President, we have Madeline Miyamoto, Nolan Meja, and John Tucci. Running for Junior Class Treasurer, we have Paolo Gonzalez and Chloe Blankenhorn. And for Junior Class Secretary, we have Madisyn Blankenhorn, and finally running for Sophomore Class President, we have Faith Klein and Vice President Luna Del Rio. Voting starts today at lunch, so be sure to check your loot mail. Now back to the anchors.
Thanks, Morgan and Sophie, and good luck to all of those who are running.
Well, Bobcats, that's all we have for this week's show.
Make sure to head over to thesagenews.com for all news stories.
And don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
Thanks so much for watching. This has been Paige Zepeda
and Steve Ellingson reporting for
The Sage.